Some women want to get rich or die trying. Others plan to kill their way to the top.
Is this mine?
A kept woman finds profit in betrayal.
And you're sure it'll do enough damage?
Trust me.
No one believes that the person who says they love them is gonna kill them.
A widow's envy turns lethal.
I've sacrificed everything for you boys. Now it's time for you to help me.
She was just furious with her fate.
And a country mom takes a dark path.
And does this cover him if he was shot and killed?
Was she brazen or dumb or both? I'm thinking both.
These deadly women's hearts are filled with one desire: a love of money.
Jose!
A bleak search in the midst of a cold winter's morning ends in tragedy.
He was frozen stiff, with his car still running.
Nine years earlier, in Ottawa County, Michigan, 29-year-old Jose Hernandez is on a high.
Jose's one of these hard-working, family-oriented guys who came here from Mexico, and he just wants his slice of the apple pie.
Love is in the air when he meets 32-year-old Maryanne Castorena.
Right away, she's smitten with him. She sees what she wants, and she goes for it.
Jose is everything single mom Maryanne desires.
Jose was looking for a family to care for. And in very short order, she and her two sons move in with him.
Jose puts in long hours in his manufacturing job
I haven't got time for this. I gotta pick up the boys from training.
so that he can shower his lover in luxury goods.
He buys her a Hummer, an Audi.
You like it?
Is this mine?
He pays her bills. He pays her children's bills. There's nothing this guy wouldn't do for Maryanne and her kids. He cares about people. That's what all his friends say. He seems like the perfect gentleman.
The boys are gonna die!
In return for his kindness, Maryanne looks after his finances.
Maryanne seemed to run all the books in the house. She ran the whole family business.
Despite Jose's generosity, Maryanne wants some extra cash. She hires a local gang member.
You sure you know what you're doing?
I've been making Molotov cocktails since I was a little kid.
And you're sure it'll do enough damage?
Trust me.
Maryanne contrived a scheme to defraud Jose's insurance company.
She has Jose's car set afire so she can collect the insurance money.
Maryanne handled all the paperwork and said she was Jose's fiancée. She was given the check for $40,000. Jose never knew anything about it.
Cashed up, Maryanne takes herself on a holiday to California, where someone new takes her fancy.
Maryanne meets a guy, and on a whim, they run to Las Vegas and get married.
She brings her new beau back to Michigan to set up a marital home.
It's not Hollywood, but it's home.
Everywhere is Hollywood when you're around, baby.
Jose has no idea. He thinks Maryanne is still his woman.
Oh, call me my sister.
Poor Jose never even knew, had no clue that, honey, I came home with a new husband.
Hi. This is my husband. This is my
Hey
sister.
there.
Hey, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Is it okay to go in?
Go in, yes.
I'm going to unpack the car.
Okay, thank you.
Have you told Jose?
Not exactly.
Maryanne, he's still telling people that he's your fiancé.
It's okay. I'm gonna work it out.
Maryanne is living a double life. The fact Jose works the night shift makes it easy.
I gotta take this.
Maryanne is with her new husband during the night.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, baby. Are you on your way home?
I assume, babe. I'm just at work. I'll be leaving shortly.
And with Jose during the daytime.
Okay, I'm waiting for you.
A very duplicitous lifestyle.
Sorry, my sister.
I wondered at that point if she must have been very tired. I can't imagine what you must go through trying to keep that kind of a lie.
But Maryanne's not finished with Jose. He's got one more gift to give, and it's the biggest yet.
That Maryanne was scheming. She knew from the beginning that she had met a sucker.
In Ottawa County, Michigan, Maryanne Castorena is making a list. Instructions for her biggest money-making venture ever.
Don't leave any footprints in the snow. Wear gloves.
Let's make sure that you don't do this by an ATM where there might be cameras that can see you.
Critical to Maryanne's plan is her longtime lover, Jose Hernandez.
I don't know, Maryanne. I can barely afford the life insurance premiums I've got.
Specifically, his life insurance.
It's totally your decision, babe. Look, it's peace of mind. Most guys your age have twice the cover you got.
She convinces Jose to take out a $750,000 insurance policy and her to be the sole beneficiary.
Maryanne wants Jose out of her life.
Here you go. Peace of mind.
Thanks, baby.
And to earn a small fortune in the process.
When Jose did that, he sealed his fate.
She had her eyes set on the financial prize.
January 5th, 2014. Maryanne is ready. Once again, she enlists the teenage gangster who torched Jose's car.
Can't have you getting caught with my handwriting in your pocket.
But this time, she has to haggle for his services.
Maybe you should pay more to make sure this job gets done right.
Maybe he's starting to get a little wise that he's a pawn in this whole game, and maybe he was trying to negotiate himself into a little bit better position.
You pull this off, I'll up your payment to 75 grand.
And Maryanne says, how about 75 grand? And you kill him. We got a deal? He says, you know what, Maryanne? I'm all in.
You need to go. Go!
As Jose leaves for another night shift, her hitman is waiting.
There's snow on the ground. It's cold. There's not a lot of light.
Jose had come out of the apartment, and he's gonna warm his car up before his commute in.
He has a piece of metal in his hand, a ball joint remover, and he whacks Jose in the head with it.
That he had worn bags around his shoes because he didn't want to leave footprints in the snow. And he actually started falling backwards because the bags on his shoes had lost traction.
Secretly watching is the woman Jose's loved for the past decade.
Maryanne insisted on being there. And when he got back in the car,
Come on, let's go!
Is he dead?
Of course he's freaking dead.
she asked him, "Are you sure he's dead?"
Not dead means no deal.
He's dead, okay?
If he's a vegetable lying in a hospital, I don't get no payout.
Because if he lives and he's a vegetable, I'll get nothing. That's how black her heart was.
For Maryanne, it's about one thing: greed.
Jose!
To collect life insurance,
Jose!
Maryanne needs a body. She doesn't want Jose buried in deep snow. So she calls 911 and reports him missing.
Her arrogance was so distasteful, she was gonna get away with this.
It's my baby brother.
And she just knew it. She just knew it.
But she doesn't understand how the police think.
And it was you who reported him missing?
Yes. It was just so unlike him not to show up for work or return calls.
The call makes Maryanne a suspect.
It's well known in the annals of crime investigation that the killer usually wants the body found.
You and Jose were no longer involved.
No. He was a devout Jehovah's Witness, and I'm a Catholic, so we could never marry.
Maryanne is brought in and questioned.
But he could name you as the sole beneficiary to a whole lot of life insurance.
Jose had life insurance?
And she holds it together. Why? Because at times the sociopath can hold it together and present a charming alibi for herself.
But when the police search Maryanne's home, they can't believe what they find.
They find a checklist.
The boss is gonna love this.
A checklist?
What is it?
For murder.
One lieutenant called it the most remarkable piece of evidence he had ever found in his career.
Maryanne left a trail of evidence wide enough for a Mack truck to drive through.
You like to make lists?
That was made up. I was gonna write a book. It was the plot for a book.
A book?
So she tells the police all kinds of things about where the note came from.
I thought it would make for a great movie.
It was a movie script. It was someone who had come into her house.
He threatened to kill my kids if I didn't write that.
Did you tell anyone about this man?
So she keeps changing her story.
You know what? This is the God's honest truth.
But cops sit back and just let her talk and let her bury herself.
In 2014, her hitman pleads guilty to second-degree murder and conspiracy to commit second-degree murder. He is sentenced to 20 to 40 years in prison.
He turned state's evidence and ran real fast. They gave him a deal.
With the help of his testimony, Maryanne Castorena is convicted of several charges, including conspiracy to commit murder and first-degree murder. She is sentenced to life in prison, no chance of parole.
In Jose, Maryanne found the perfect victim.
No one believes that the person who says that they love them is gonna kill them.
But for Maryanne, there is one thing she desires more in life than love, and that's money.
I don't think she hated Jose. I think it's worse than that. I think she just didn't care. He was just a means to an end for her.
Jose wanted a family so badly, he couldn't see what was right in front of him. He saw essentially a surrogate wife and children. He didn't see a deadly woman.
When you're on top, it's a long way down.
She was really something, and she knew it.
She left everything to him?
And desperate times
This is outrageous!
They had a vicious fight over it.
call for desperate measures.
This was rage and animosity in a very violent way.
Omar, Delaware, a struggling town in 1916. But not for 33-year-old May Carey. Her family is doing better than most.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, kids.
What did you get me? The bat?
Well, I did get you a little something.
There were a lot of people in their community who were walking around in burlap sack dresses, but not May. She wore the most expensive clothes she could get.
Adoring husband James
Oh, can we afford this?
and 3 healthy sons complete the perfect picture.
Put it up.
James Asher Carey was in the maritime trade. He made his living as a sailor, as a seaman.
Thanks to her husband's hard work, May is accustomed to the finer things in life.
May was known as the Belle of South Delaware. She was really something, and she knew it.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, my Lord.
Look what James got me, isn't it beautiful?
Oh, it's lovely.
You spoil her, James.
Oh, she's worth.
They're a close family in more ways than one. May's mother and brother Robert live right across the street.
Robert was single, had no children, and still lived in his mother's house.
I propose a toast to the Belle of South Delaware.
Oh.
But May's idyllic life suddenly ends. Her husband, James, dies from pneumonia.
That left her 33 years old with 3 sons and no way to earn money.
What will I do without him?
You'll get by. You have the farm. You have us.
In those days, for a woman to be widowed and have young children, she was out of luck.
What's for dinner?
Cabbage soup. It's cabbage soup or go to bed hungry. You decide.
May went from being at the top of the crown to the bottom of the heap.
How's my favorite nephew?
May's brother Robert visits regularly to try and ease her load.
What are you doing here?
But he gets a warmer welcome from his nephews than his sister.
Nice to see you, too.
I can't feed you.
Robert brings her food and money, but May doesn't think he gives enough.
Well, what have you done with the money I gave you last week?
How long do you think that's gonna last, feeding 3 boys?
Her brother had it easy. He was living with his mother in her house. May was across the street and struggling.
If you don't have anything else for me, you may as well leave.
Robert is quite wealthy, thanks to his thriving business as the town's only auto mechanic.
But he lived a very frugal life. Robert did not like to spend a penny unless he absolutely had to.
Robert had everything. May had nothing, and the resentment was born.
After 10 years of struggle, May's fortunes turn again, this time through the death of her mother.
Their mother was a property owner and a woman of some standing.
She felt that the house should be hers. It was her mother's house, and now it should be hers.
Robert, your mother has left you this house and most of her estate.
May's brother basically was the primary beneficiary.
She left everything to him?
Mom leaves her house not to her widowed daughter and grandchildren,
But I have a family to support. You have no one.
but to her son who didn't even need it.
You have to help me.
I do help you, May, but it's never enough.
Robert had always lived in that house. He'd never moved. And he wasn't about to now.
This is outrageous.
May just about blew her top.
Now May's resentment wasn't glowing, it was flaming.
Robert's meager attempts to compensate only make things worse.
What's this?
Groceries for you and the boys.
Can I?
Of course you can.
So you get a house and we get apples.
Can't you ever just say thank you?
Not to you.
She was filled with rage.
It's your mother.
Really at the world for her ending up penniless and the mother of 3 children.
But yet again, May's fortunes are changed dramatically by a death in the family. Robert is killed in what appears to be a robbery gone wrong.
When the police arrived, the scene was like a bloodbath.
May Carey is left destitute by the death of her husband. Now her only brother has been killed in what police believe is a botched robbery.
Whomever had committed the murder was someone that Bob had welcomed into the home and possibly was socializing with over drinks.
Robert suffers. He's beaten repeatedly and then shot in the face.
But at the end of the day, no one was charged.
Robert supported May through her poor years, but it is only his last gift that finally puts a smile on her face. His inheritance and a $2,000 life insurance policy.
Mother, you're late for dinner.
We'll make it. I'll be down in a moment.
Okay.
Although there are suspicions, Robert's killer evades justice. Until 7 years later, a chance petty crime puts May's youngest son, Lawrence, under the spotlight.
Lawrence was caught breaking into someone else's home.
You're in hot water, Lawrence. But we may be able to help you if you help us.
Really?
What do you know about the killing of your Uncle Robert?
I know plenty.
Lawrence did not hesitate to tell the authorities exactly what had happened. He was just a young boy of approximately 13 years of age at the time.
We could have anything we want.
She enlisted the help of her own children to kill their uncle, whom they liked and who had been good to them.
He's our uncle. He's your brother.
I've sacrificed everything for you boys. Now it's time for you to help me.
There are a lot of people who murder others for money, but few of them would ever involve their own children in such a heinous act.
When guilt doesn't sway them, she resorts to bribery.
How would you like a car?
Brand new automobile in 1927 would have been pretty significant candy, if you will, to bait him into going along with the plot.
We can't afford a car, Mother.
We could, if he was dead.
They wanted a new car badly.
Killing Uncle Robert was a family affair.
On November 5th, 1927, while Robert is at a local store, mother and sons make their move.
They gathered up a sledgehammer, a wooden club, a revolver, and a bottle of whiskey. And they headed out to stake out his home.
The three were lying in wait.
He came home from the store with a loaf of bread before he could even set it down on the table.
He was able to see who the perpetrators were.
May took the sledgehammer and brought it down hard on top of Robert's head. And the sense of betrayal he had to feel was horrendous.
It wasn't enough that May brought her sons into this horrible crime. They beat the poor man. He suffered.
Howard, the oldest son, had been pretty much selected to finish Uncle Bob off.
No.
Do it!
Howard thought twice about it and did not appear willing to do so.
Do it! Or I'll make your brother do it.
May then indicated that if he wouldn't do it, her younger son would have to do it.
And he pulled the trigger and shot his Uncle Robert right in the temple.
This murder wasn't only about money. It was about settling the score. Mom loved you more.
They took that bottle of whiskey and threw it all over him to make it look like he was stinking drunk.
May, Howard, and James are arrested and charged with Robert's murder.
It was all me. Please don't involve my sons in this.
May accepts full responsibility for the crime and the boys' involvement.
I drove them to do it.
There was one teeny tiny piece of May that was a good person.
She pleaded that it was her fault, that it was her idea, that she had forced them to do it.
But the courts don't agree. James is imprisoned for life for second-degree murder. Howard is convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to death.
I can't understand how a mother would lead her own children that far astray.
May Carey pleads guilty to first-degree murder and is also sentenced to death by hanging.
But she didn't die quickly because the noose didn't break her neck. It took at least 4 to 8 minutes for her to die from strangulation.
Oh, we could have anything we want.
May Carey exploits the love of her 2 sons to kill a brother. And it is a brother who betrays them all.
And I wonder, did she feel any guilt as she slowly strangled to death? Guilt for killing her brother, guilt for involving her children, guilt for being the one responsible that the next person to hang would be her son.
Get-rich-quick schemes are tempting.
Maybe this was the shot in the arm that she needed.
But not everyone.
Was she dumb or brazen or both?
Has a criminal mind.
I don't think there's been a more ill-planned murder than this one.
3 hours north of Sydney, Australia, in a small rural town. Country mom Michelle Willard thinks her family has forgotten her 36th birthday.
Kids! Surprise!
But they haven't.
Come on, kids, give you my presents.
Oh, thank you.
She was your typical country mum, I think. Loving, generous, caring.
Did you know about this?
I was sworn to secrecy.
Michelle was very involved in her local church. She was very well known in the community.
Wow, I don't know where to start.
The greatest gifts in Michelle's life are her husband, 36-year-old Michael, and the family they are raising together.
Michael was your typical knockabout country boy. He was a boilermaker. He worked in the mines.
Exciting.
And he worked really hard, and he provided for his family, and he saw that as his role.
Michael puts in long hours to provide the best for his family, knowing his wife keeps things running smoothly at home.
Michael was the breadwinner of the family, but he didn't handle the finances. He left that up to Michelle.
Take a seat.
Even when it comes to life-changing decisions.
Interested in something like this.
Like buying a new house.
You looking to buy?
I am.
She puts a $230,000 offer on a house. And if Michelle's telling him let's buy a new house, Michael would have gone, okay, no problem.
She takes care of all her family's business, but still has time to care for others.
So last night she says to me, Mummy, is a bra the same thing as a booby trap?
Including her neighbor, 26-year-old Danielle Wilkinson.
Danielle was a lot younger than Michelle, but they became friends, confidants.
Oh, are you going out to Chinese tonight with the kids? Yeah.
Danielle knows Michelle is someone she can count on.
Is it alright if I borrow your car?
Yeah, sure.
Not just for emotional support,
Oh, spit it out.
I don't suppose you could spot me a 20.
but financial too.
Just don't tell my husband. Thanks, Shelley, the best.
A very significant part of that relationship was the financial support that Michelle gave Danielle.
Danielle probably saw in Michelle some charity and some kindness.
But in 2003, the mining industry takes a downturn, and the Willard household finds itself under strain.
So, when does this pay cut happen?
Around the end of February.
Michael's job in the coal mining was going to be reducing his salary.
We're hardly surviving as it is.
They were going to struggle a lot more in the coming months.
We just gotta pull our heads in a bit, that's all.
Are you blaming me?
No. You just gotta cut the spending a bit, that's all.
Michael believes his years of hard work will see the family through any rough patch. But Michelle has a secret. She's been hiding a serious spending problem from her family.
It'll work out okay, I promise.
Michelle appeared to be someone who needed material things to increase her esteem levels.
But Michael had no idea the bills weren't being paid.
Dad, my bike chain's come off again.
Come on.
Now her secret is in danger of being exposed.
Michelle realised that Michael would find out that she actually wasn't doing a very good job managing the family finances.
As the impending calamity is sinking in, Michelle discovers a lifeline amongst the family paperwork.
And if I got a $200,000 cover?
An offer for life insurance.
And it didn't take long to think, well, is this an opportunity to replace the money that Michael was going to lose?
Could I get the same cover for my husband?
Yeah, of course. You just need to contact us.
She just needs to convince her husband they can afford it.
I'm just trying to protect the family. I'm taking out a policy too.
She clearly thought this was the quick fix she needed.
I think Michael was just such a trusting guy. He didn't think for a second that his wife would be so cutting.
Hi, Michelle Willard here. Yes, my husband signed the forms.
With just one phone call, Michael has real value. $250,000.
Yes, I agree with the terms.
He had no idea what was coming.
In small-town New South Wales, Australia, in 2003, Michelle Willard has been shopping.
I'm interested in something like this.
Not for clothes or jewelry, for a house.
You looking to buy?
I am.
This makes no sense. The family was going to be in all sorts of financial ruin.
Her circumstances are about to change.
Perfect.
But first,
I've always helped you, and now I need your help. I thought you guys were happy.
she needs to call in a favor from her neighbor, Danielle.
A woman who she's been cultivating for quite a while.
Here's the front door. Here's the living room. Most nights he spends his time here on the couch. Okay.
Michelle has extra leverage because Danielle and her 17-year-old boyfriend, TJ, have drug habits.
I'll do it.
He was a very troubled young man who had a serious methamphetamine addiction.
If the price is right.
We'll make it worth your while. But you gotta be ready.
They could use some blood money, $20,000 each.
Next time he falls asleep on the couch, I'll call you. It could be tonight, it could be next week.
They got carried away with the idea that they would have more drug money if they helped Michelle kill her husband.
Michelle had no intention of giving them the money.
February 21st, 2003.
Thanks for dinner, Dad.
A regular night for the Willard family.
Michael and Michelle go to the local pub for a feed. Normal thing that they do.
Hey, don't start too late.
But this supper will be Michael's last.
You coming to bed?
I'll just stay for a little bit.
Don't you stay up too late either.
All right.
And as is the usual case, Michael stays up, watches a bit of TV and gets comfortable on the couch.
Michelle lets them know that the plan is ready to go. The fact that her children were in the house, what sort of a mother does that?
Michelle pretended to be asleep in her bedroom while they came into the house.
While Michelle keeps an eye on her daughters, TJ takes care of business.
He walks into the lounge room, he walks to the end of the sofa, he points the .22 caliber rifle at Michael's head.
They shot him in the back of the head while he was sleeping. He never saw it coming. The best thing that can be said about this murder is that the victim didn't suffer.
Now it's Michelle's turn. Before she calls the police, she tries to stage a break-in.
She throws her purse and a video camera on the ground to make it look like there's been a robbery. Quite bizarrely, she didn't actually get rid of any valuable items.
I really don't know what she was thinking. In fact, I don't know that she was thinking at all.
As soon as the police arrived at the Willard's house, red flags just went up everywhere. This is a country town where people keep their doors open, and she's trying to tell them that a robber has turned up, shot Michael once, and has left with nothing. Makes no sense.
And Michelle's behavior borders on the bizarre.
Michelle acted like a bereaved widow. She tried to dry retch into the sink, but her grief didn't seem genuine. One of the police officers described her tears as crocodile tears.
They also noticed a life insurance policy folder on the kitchen table.
She left a trail that even Hansel and Gretel could follow.
And does this cover him if he was shot and killed?
She asked the insurance person if Michael's death would be covered if he were shot to death.
Not sure. I think it would depend on the circumstances.
Of course. I'm interested in something.
There's also the offer she's made on a house and the strange conversation that came with it.
You looking to buy? I am. The psychic told me my husband's gonna die next week, so I'll want to move in once he's gone.
Michelle told the real estate agent that her husband was soon to die, and that she knew this because a psychic had given her a tarot card reading.
Was Michelle dumb or brazen or both? I'm thinking both.
The evidence piles up, and Michelle isn't the only one in the crosshairs.
In the days after the shooting, both TJ and Danielle seem remorseful about what they've done. In fact, Danielle's sister sees them embracing and saying to each other,
"What are we gonna do?"
They weren't psychopaths, they were drug addicts.
And a search warrant for Danielle's house hits pay dirt.
They found in a bag a map. Not only was it a perfect drawing of the Willard house, but it showed where Michael Willard would be sleeping at the time of the shooting.
TJ and Danielle crack and plead guilty to murder. Each receives 16 years. Michelle is also charged with murder.
At the end of the day, Michelle Willard only wanted to look after Michelle Willard.
While awaiting trial, she tries one last con.
So, you killed him?
I had my neighbours kill him for me. She tells the cellmate exactly what happened, and then she tries to get the cellmate to lie for her.
You know, you could really help me. Tell the police Danielle confessed to the murder.
I want you to go tell the cops that Danielle did it and I had nothing to do with it.
I've written out some instructions.
Guess what her cellmate did?
She goes straight to the cops and agrees to testify against Michelle. In 2005, Michelle Willard is convicted of murder and sentenced to a minimum of 26 years in prison.
Michelle isn't the first deadly woman to kill her husband for life insurance, and she certainly won't be the last.
These deadly women stole the lives of loved ones for a few extra dollars. Maryanne Castorena put a price on her lover's head. May Carey wanted cash more than a brother. And Michelle Willard traded her husband for life insurance. They buried their conscience to satisfy their love of money.